Can Arsenal keep their high hopes alive by beating informed Newcastle United? It remains to be seen. Hi, welcome to Arsenal Fan Zones, the show that brings you the latest update as it concerns Arsenal. And if you're visiting this channel for the first time, please do well to hit on that subscribe button and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you get to be notified whenever there's a new video. Well, it will be a blockbuster encounter between Newcastle United and Arsenal at St James's Park. With only 5 rounds of matches left, the Magpies seem destined to end a decade-long absence from European football. But the goal obviously is to qualify for the Champions League for the first time since the 2002-2003 Premier League season. Well, it must be said that the determination and character of these Newcastle players has earned them 8 wins from their last 9 matches. This is obviously going to be a difficult one for Arsenal when they come up against Newcastle. Well, the fact that Newcastle have actually scored 20 goals in their last 6 matches should be a huge concern for Arsenal. Arsenal, on the other hand, have conceded 12 goals in our last 5 matches. The odds are against us, in this case. Well, having said that, history favors Arsenal as we have dominated this fixture in the last 10 games played between these two sides, winning 8 of the matches. But, the momentum has actually shifted in the last 2 clashes, with Newcastle winning by 2-0 at St James's Park last season before battling a 0-0 draw at the Emirates earlier this season. After recovering from a top 4 match run with a win over Chelsea, a trip to Newcastle United isn't the ideal next stop for Arsenal. 2 teams well surpassing expectations this season, but Newcastle's defense has been formidable this year, and even more so at St James's Park. They dropped an odd 3-0 result against Aston Villa, but have since followed it up with 3 straight wins of 6-1, 4-1 and 3-1 respectively. They have lost once at home since the World Cup break, and that was mainly down to the early red card Nick Pope received against Liverpool. Well, there seem to be injury concerns for Arsenal, especially with Gabriel Magalhaes, who came off with 5 minutes remaining against Chelsea, with Rob Holding replacing him. Well, it is understood that it was an ankle injury that forced him off before receiving treatment in the dressing room. It is a doubt whether he will be making the trip to Tyneside, which means that Holding and Jacob Kiwior will start. Well, of course, William Saliba has been out with a back injury, which is a major concern for us Arteta, at this point in the season. Well, at the end of the day, this is obviously going to be a very huge and very tasking match for Arsenal against Newcastle. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section on what you think. If you think Arsenal will pull up a surprise against Newcastle and inform Newcastle, or it might just be the end of the journey for Arsenal. Well, again, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I will see you some other time.